Well, we've got Mumin Togunde here with us. He's the leader of the senior staff of FIIRO on the same subject matter. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Welcome, good morning.
So what is your perspective? Or is it the perspective of the senior staff now on the same matter? What is it?
Well, the major problem we have as a senior staff is all about image. The image of the institute has been battered. And
How?
With the reports we saw on the pages of paper, it behoves of us as a union to come out to rescue the whole situation.
How do you plan to rescue it?
You know, if an image is battered due to the fact that, since 1956 that FIIRO was established, we've never had this kind of controversy. But until now, then look at the good image that will have been built since that 1950s up to date. Now, in 2018, a report came out that our acting DG, who is the leader of the institute, is being alleged of certificate forgery.
Is it true? But you know that an allegation is not been proven.
Yeah.
As the SCPC says, it's under investigation because they cleared them in the first instance.
Yeah.
And now they're still investigating the matter.
Yeah.
So aren't you jumping the gun with this?
Nobody has ever concluded. It's still the allegation.
So why don't you wait until they finish before...
That is what we are doing. Why that is done, it's already in the public domain that this is happening in FIIRO. And we as a union, we need to come out to tell the public that FIIRO remains, the name of FIIRO remains where it is.
Have you had any reason to interface with your DG, as you said, the head man at FIIRO? Have you had any reason to interface with him to confirm or refute that this allegation is true or false?
Well, as a union, we try all what we could to get in touch. We receive series of letters, but one might not really say what really prompted them not to welcome our advances. We wrote series of letters that we wanted to meet the management to probably in-house to discuss matters like this and the welfare of the staff. But unfortunately, up to this moment, as I'm telling you, we have letters that we wrote. They fixed a particular meeting at a particular point, and few hours, I think an hour to that time, the meeting was cancelled. Then we demanded that we wanted a letter to be written to show that the meeting was cancelled. And they wrote us that it was cancelled, then they would soon write us back to know when they will hold the meeting. Up to date, the meeting has not been held.
How long ago was this?
That was around 2 or 3 months ago.
So there's what we have on the pages of a newspaper, there's what we have in media, but then there's also the part of the staff, the workforce in FIIRO, their state of mind, what is happening right now. Because ultimately, whether this is true or not, you have a mandate, you have a job to do as FIIRO in general. So what is the state of mind of members of staff, and how is this affecting your output?
Well, it is the matter of image. Anywhere most of our staff, wherever they go, this is the question that people put to them. That we read this, we read about FIIRO, we read this about FIIRO. That kind of is a psychology. They will be psychologically affected.
So you think this is affecting your productivity?
It's not really the productivity. When you attack outside that, where you are working, this thing is happening. You see, you'll be demoralized at that point. But when you get back, you have to work, which does not really affect our productivity.
So you're saying you're demoralized now? Is that what you're saying?
When we are alleged, when we are asked, we'll be demoralized.
But when you get back to work,
we work.
Interesting.
Okay, you're going back to work now. So when you get to the office, you keep working. That's what you've said.
Yeah.
Even your website doesn't say that. It says, look, this certificate is in view. But the ICPC is investigating the matter. So perhaps we'll have to wait until it's conclusive.
Yeah.
I don't, but it's still an allegation. It's not been proven.
Yeah.
Why would you be demoralized because of an allegation? It could be right, it could be wrong.
Of course. But
So-
it's something that is the public domain. The generality of the people in the country, they will want to know that if you are working, like myself, now anywhere I find myself, they know I'm a union leader there. People come to me and ask, what are you doing, the unionist? What is happening?
Well, if the matter is still being investigated, so I guess that's what you might tell them, that it's still being investigated.
Of course.
But we also did try to get a word from the DG himself, but he's not been able to respond. But we'll look to see what becomes of the matter eventually when the ICPC concludes their investigation. But we do thank you for coming on. Mumin is the leader of the senior staff of FIIRO.